Hello, thank you for joining me. My name's Claire and I'm here with a 2-card tarot reading for you. It's Monday the 12th of June. If this is your first time joining me, please do like and subscribe so you can get the notifications. And I'm here every day with a message for you from the tarot or energy cards or angel cards. But today we're using the Crystal Tarot and I've just picked 2 cards together. So let's see what we've got. We've got the 10 of Wands. And we've got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so because this is the Crystal Tarot, before I start speaking about these cards, I'm going to tell you what the crystals are. So for the 10 of Wands, it's orange calcite, which may well be something that's in your collection. If not, you may want to add it. And the Ace, yeah, I thought it was, it's pink tourmaline. All right, so pink tourmaline enhances a creativity, bringing new ideas and the ability to see situations. And the orange calcite, well, it's a lovely stone actually, and it calms you and focuses your energy. So let's talk about these cards. All right, so I feel that this Ace of Swords, it's a little bit bright there, isn't it? Hopefully you can just see them if I tilt them a little bit like that. The Ace of Swords always to me is that wonderful bit of inspiration that we get. Knowing that perhaps we want to live a new life, do something differently. We've got a new idea, a new challenge. It's that spark of thought in us that is like, yeah, I really want to do that. I really want that to be part of my life. So I really do feel that this ace is, you know, the sword itself is looking up towards the sky, isn't it? Like we often do when we're looking for inspiration, don't we? And I really feel that's going to be a bolt from the blue today. You're either going to wake up with some inspiration, or as your day goes by, something's going to happen to make you feel that there's this new idea brewing within you and you can't stop thinking about it. Don't forget the swords are a little bit about thought. So, yeah, and your mind. So it's going to be an idea that you can't get out of your head. All right. So where does that come in with the 10 of Wands? Well, if we're at the 10 of Wands, we're at the end of a cycle. 10s are effectively the end of a cycle. And I feel, how could you possibly start something new if you've got all these wands are various aspects of your life? How can you start something new if you've got 10 other things on the go? You know, some of us are very good multitaskers, and I'd like to put myself in that category. But even as I'm getting older, I'm realising that actually you don't get someone knocking on your door and giving you a badge if you know, trying to do too many things at once. So I do feel this new idea is going to make us realise that something's got to go, all right? And it might sound scary to you, but it might just be having a real look at your daily tasks and what you do in a day, what the new idea is that you want to fit in, and what you actually have to let go of to make that, you know, something that's happening in your life. You might need a little bit of reorganisation. You might need to set your alarm a little bit earlier. You might need to, delegate or say no, or all those things that you take on that isn't actually anything to do with you. You might just have to be unavailable for those. How many evenings do you get home from work and, you know, you don't have, if you work 9 to 5 and you don't get home till sort of 6 o'clock or later, or you're doing shift work, your spare time is precious. How much of that time are you actually dedicating to the things that are really important to you? Or have you got that friend that phones up for an hour and a half chat to moan about everything that's going on in their life? Or have you got children that are perhaps old enough to make their own lunches or make their own beds and are still doing it at an age where they probably don't need to? Or, you know, your partner, are you somebody that's like, oh, I'll do everything, don't you worry, you sit there, but actually they could be doing stuff with you and maybe even want to help, but, you know, don't want to get in the way because they just get shouted at for doing it wrong. Any of that is resonating with you, then, you know, please do perhaps think about what this new idea is and all the other things that are going on. What does it not fit in with? Sometimes it can be, we can be our own worst enemies, I think, for taking stuff on, especially other people's stuff. And I do really feel, because we've had those transformational cards recently of the Fool and the Tower and the High Priestess, I really feel that the universe is pushing us and pushing us to really see how we can enhance our life experience. All right. So if we have therefore had something downloaded into our heads, take notice, because the only way that's going to become an action is if perhaps you stop taking action in some other aspect of your life. Now, obviously, I'm talking to the collective. I've given a few examples. You may feel that you know exactly what I'm talking about, or it might take you a little bit of time to think about it. If you've got these crystals, maybe sit and meditate with them for a while, or put them under your pillow. That'd be a lovely way of getting a little bit of help and guidance. But one thing I will say, the great thing about the Ace of Swords, it does give us a really lovely idea, okay? We can then spend the next week talking ourselves out of it. So try not to do that, because after the Ace comes the Two, and that's the two minds, isn't it? That's our sort of ego going, no, we don't want anything new in our lives. We're fine as we are. And our soul going, oh, yes, please. I really, really, really want to do that. So be in line with your soul, and have a little chat with your ego and see what maybe you're holding on to that you perhaps don't need to. So a little bit of homework there maybe for today. Hopefully you can fit that in with your busy schedule. Okay, thank you for joining me today. I will be back again tomorrow with another reading. As I said, like and subscribe. I'm here every day, and perhaps share that message to one of your friends that maybe needs to hear it. All these messages are here to guide and help anyone that hears the message. So thank you so much, and bye for now.